Guys, have you heard of the city of Chengdu? Perhaps you've heard of the pandas that reside here, or the spicy hot pot that people enjoy eating here. Well, let me tell you, Chengdu is also a city at the leading edge, the cutting edge of technology. Right now, there's a film called Neza, an animated film. It's breaking all box office records in China and around the world. And guess what? That was made here in Chengdu. This city is at the cutting edge of technology, and it's about to enter a new stage of modernity. Don't believe me? Come, let's check it out. Of course, nowadays most people know that China is leading the world in many fields of technology. You can think of high-speed railway, 5G, and of course electronic payments. But there's another area that China's really taking control of right now. Why? Because of course their manufacturing capabilities, but also the technological advances. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about low-altitude aircraft. What does that mean for China, and what does that mean potentially for the rest of the world? Well, let's find out. What do you think the world is going to look like with planes up above? So you may be asking yourself, what are the advantages of these low-level aircraft over, say, for example, helicopters, which I think for a lot of people, especially in this case, is the most obvious sort of parallel, the most obvious comparison you can make. Well, there are a few things. Let's talk about some of the details they have here. So 248 kilometers per hour is the speed. It can go for over 200 kilometers with one charge. That's right, with one charge. So what does that mean? 20 minutes to half an hour for a full charge, and after that it can fly for 200 kilometers. That's right, it's electric, so no petrol, no gas, no oil, no kerosene is required. So in terms of the environment, that's a really big advantage that these planes, these low altitude planes, have over, for example, helicopters and more traditional planes. And another aspect of sort of the environmentally friendly nature of it, remember this is low altitude, so approximately 300 meters up in the sky. Now with a traditional helicopter or plane, that would actually blast your ears. This type of low altitude plane you will not be able to hear. It will just sound like normal traffic. It will just sound like a normal sound. It won't have the environment, the noise pollution that perhaps a helicopter or a plane would have. And the other aspect of it, and this is comparable to other helicopters, looking at one pilot and 5 passengers in this low altitude aircraft. This gentleman here from the Aero Fuji company is going to explain to us, hopefully. 我坐前面，我们一起吗？
驾驶系统，智能驾驶系统，然后只需要油门杆和方向舵就可以更简洁、更方便的操控这架飞机。
It's quite light actually. I suppose it has to be light. It's got to fly, right? The back is comfortable for the passenger. Oh, a lot of leg room here. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Very comfortable. Seats are very nice. It's what you expect of a Chinese manufacturer, guys. If you've been in the nice new Chinese electric cars, it's got all the shiny bits, and this low altitude aircraft seems the same. Huge windows as well. Don't know if you get this in helicopters. I personally do think there's a market for it. I think it's the next step. Like we've seen with cars, China's leading the world with electrical cars. I can see electrical planes, and this is an electrical plane leading the world, and of course it's Chinese made, so it's another big win for China. I think they're only going to get better in that respect. Love to hear your comments and your thoughts on this and how it's going to be used in the future. The low altitude economy, how's it going to work? Please let me know. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. But from me, Toby in China, aka Toby's Takeaway, Mr. Wang, that's a wrap. 谢谢，再见，拜拜，马上要起飞了哦。